My name is Aaron Crawley, and I'm currently a student with Year Up. I'm studying in the Inside Sales and Customer Support track. I'm also pursuing my associate's degree through a program called Match Beyond. I have a huge passion for knowledge and love to learn, because the better that I can make myself, the greater asset I can be to this company. Well, before Year Up, I was working for a security integrator called Galaxy Integrated Technologies, where I was there for 4.5 years. I started off as an office administrator, and after 2 years I was promoted to RMA manager. A year after that, I was promoted to a project manager. There, I was very successful in my role. I was able to establish great relationships and provide excellent customer service. The rapport I had with the customers were amazing, and I only heard raving reviews from my boss in terms of my performance. I was taught how to make quotes and how to send in the billing. I also was a backup service coordinator, so I was able to perform service tickets and write those up and dispatch technicians as well. So I think all around, the experience that I was given and the opportunities that were laid in front of me, whether I knew how to do them or didn't, I grabbed every challenge I had, took it head on, wasn't afraid to ask questions when they were necessary, and I made sure that I took explicit notes, so that way I was able to rely on those and get things done the first time. I feel as though I am a great team player, and an example of this is during Year Up, we did a Kickstarter project where we had to create a product within a group of 4. And at first, my group was very indecisive. We could not come up with any kind of product. So what I did was I took the initiative and I gathered all the information of what my other group members liked, what their favorite things were, and I combined them to make one original product, which was a smart pen. There was a little bit of hostility and tension as well throughout the group. So what I did was I acted as the role of the mediator, and I was able to help resolve and keep the peace within the group members. At the end, our final grade for the product was a 95%. There was a time when I had a lot of work on my plate, I had a lot of things to do, a lot of homework, a lot of work to do, and the way that I was able to prioritize was I did everything that was important first, in a sense of urgency. So whatever needed to be done first, I did first, and then what was next in line, whatever took the least amount of time, I did that next, and then whichever had the farthest deadline, which was last thing to do, I did last. And that was how I was able to get things done in a timely manner, prioritize my work through importance and urgency, and get things done efficiently. While working for Galaxy Integrated Technology, there was a time where a customer called and was extremely irate. He said that no one had returned his phone call, no one had been providing him a quote he had been waiting for about a month or 2 months. He was ready to actually leave and go to another provider. So I had a decision to make. I took initiative. I got the information he was looking for. I built a quote, created a quote, and actually sent it to him. So that way he would not go to another provider. And in turn, he only wanted to work directly with me, which made me feel good. It made my boss feel good that we did not lose a customer. One example of working under pressure was I was an RMA manager. It was my first month on the job, and the manufacturer at the time had actually closed down, and a new manufacturer had started to build the parts. So with that being said, the turnaround time for the parts and the equipment were delayed about 6 to 10 weeks, which made it difficult for me to get my deliveries to the customer in time. The customers were calling, looking for updates and this and that, and at first they were angry, but I gladly provided them with updates and provided them with information on what exactly was going on, where exactly their parts were, and with that being said, they were extremely happy, and I was still able to provide them their equipment in a timely manner. I try to take initiative as often as I can, and one example of this was in my previous job, a customer called and was looking for pricing. Now, he had called a few days and the person he was looking for wasn't available. However, he called, and at this time, there was no one available. The person that could have also helped him was actually in a meeting, and their boss was out to lunch. So I decision to make, and I decided to provide them with pricing. I provided them with pricing, and I marked the price up pretty high, 110%, and it was more than previous quotes I have looked at, but the customer was so happy that I provided them with prices that they actually still bought the product and bought multiple of them. On top of what I've already shared with you, I just would like you to know that I am very hardworking. I'll do whatever it takes to find the answer. If I cannot find the answer, then I will do what I can to provide you with the resources or put you in connection with the person who may have that answer. I am very thoughtful, very caring,